Alright, now we should be live.
I ain't seen nothing. Oh, wait, hold on. That might be it.
Oh,
Live now?
Okay, I
Live.
believe we are live.
we're live.
Alright, we are live.
This is weird.
What is up, everyone?
What is good, chat?
Welcome.
Welcome to the
First
the first-
episode. Shut up. Welcome to the first episode of. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop being such a Joe Schmo little bitch. Anyways,
Hey, Joe Smo.
welcome to the first episode of Sintan After Hours, a podcast made by me and no one else.
Yeah, man. Okay, I see how it is. Okay, I see how it is.
Today,
Yes.
on today's episode, first one, I knew I had to make it good, one that people will actually tune in for, and that is scrapped content and cut content of The Children of Freddy's, both the original and its sequel.
Someone asking the chat if questions are allowed.
Yes, questions are allowed, although I will probably not be able to answer every single one of them.
I can do that. I can do that.
I'll try and answer what I
Whenever
can as
you
well, but
answer
I
a
don't know
question,
much.
it's
I'm dumb.
horrible. It's
Whenever he answers a question, it feels more like a criticism. Just saying. Hey, you deserve that, alright?
yeah.
Yeah, wrong one.
Is that you just gonna go through all of the sound effects, huh?
I will go through all the sound effects.
Please don't.
We're trying to.
I can kick you out.
Oh god. God. Oh, I don't really know what to say.
So, where should we start? Where should we start? I guess I should
You didn't-
start on the origins of this series and how it evolved over time, which will lead us through scrapped content and all that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So I'm sure a lot of you know this already. The original idea came from a what if, first of all. What if the children never died? It was a very different story from what we actually ended up with. And then that story evolved into the what if that we actually ended up with. The
Yes.
Freddy Land one. Based on FNAF 3. And then I thought maybe that idea could actually go further, and so that was on the back burner for quite a while.
It may or may not have gone further. I'm not sure, guys.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, but it never really was gonna go anywhere, at least not to me at the time, until there was these series of posts that I saw on Instagram, and they were just a bunch of posts with the animatronics and their respective kid. So Freddy was with Gabriel, Bonnie was in Jeremy, etc. And I don't know what at that point, but at that point that just clicked in my head, and then like, yep, I gotta make this. And
Because when I saw them at
That's
first, I thought they were like you just drawing them for fun. And then when I saw like the actual like post kingdom, I'm like, oh, I see what he's doing.
Right, the original posts. But no, it was a real thing, and it's truly evolved from there. So if I remember correctly, one of the very first things that was lost, but you can actually see in the series around, is the fact that Michael was going to be the purpley shadow figure. So he was going to be the static guy, as I named him.
I actually don't know what you're gonna do with him. You didn't tell me that.
Well, I don't tell you everything. I don't need to tell you everything.
You tell me like most stuff.
Most stuff, but I don't tell you
Most
everything.
stuff.
I'm completely out of the loop here. I'm just here to make a series about well, I don't even know if we can talk
No,
about it. No, yeah, I can't talk about that yet.
no.
But hey, nice weather today. No, it ain't. It's Florida.
Oh.
Well, for me at least.
Is there an alligator at your door right now, chat?
I mean, I did see a gator like 2 days ago. to be
That's
honest with
cool.
you.
That's cool. Anyways,
I don't.
Michael Afton was going to be the static guy, and it was all going to be like some sort of misunderstanding from the kids as a play on the famous line, "What is seen in shadows is easily misunderstood."
I was gonna say
in
that,
the
I was gonna
mind of
say
a
that.
child."
I was gonna say that.
Shut up, let the boss speak.
Yeah, you could chime in whenever you please.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyways, so it was gonna be a whole mistake, and Michael was actually gonna be working at the restaurant to uncover its dark secrets. And at the end, they would have like freaked out that it's the static guy, but it's actually Michael, and they're like, "Oh, okay, no, that's all right." It was like, and they were gonna band together and take down whatever evil was inside the restaurant, but
And then
that changed very quickly.
it changed the moment I wanted frickin' Michael to start flirting with Jennifer, because
Right.
I found it very odd that Michael just wasn't in there and he just didn't tell me who Michael was. So I'm like, I have an idea. Everyone's gonna like it, and then everyone did.
Yeah, well, it was like another thing you don't know. Michael was never supposed to be a part of this at all, no?
And then I convinced you. I'm
And
not
then
sure
you
how.
convinced me. I'm not sure how. You're very difficult.
That's one way of putting it.
Alright, but yeah, and so Michael just turned into something else. Goofy goober he is. Absolute simp for Jennifer. Speaking of Jennifer, this is just more of a fun fact, I suppose. She was based off of a specific showbiz tape from '82, I think.
Showbiz pizza.
Yeah, it was the leading lady in that tape where, you know, they take you through the job and like, oh, this is what you're gonna do and this is what's gonna happen and all that. And so she was based off of a specific real life person, I suppose. And I was like, I thought it would be like just, you know, perfect for this series because we needed someone. We needed an adult. It's like that's just pretty much a given, don't you think?
Yeah.
You know, we needed at least one adult, and watching that video, I was like, Jennifer's here, and she also appears in the FNAF movie. Yep.
The very
someone-
obviously. Oh, sorry, you go.
No, you can go. It's fine.
The very obviously tired worker that is pretending to be happy because hey, she needs that minimum wage.
Right.
Junior Sticktunes asks, what is the toughest decision on your scrapped idea content?
What was the toughest decision to scrap?
Like,
Is what he's
yeah.
asking.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see here. I'll get to it.
All right.
All right. So continuing.
Can you bring up images on the?
Ah, God, I wish I could.
Oh, no.
But I can't.
Shiesty.
Don't worry, I have an idea for that for next time. So
No, wait. What if we just post them in real time in the frickin' community tab? That could work.
No. I don't want
Let's
them
just keep
going
going.
back and forth.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What was the next one after that? Let's see.
Maybe we can
here.
post them after.
Right, okay, so there was this hint at a storyline that was never meant to be. It's about to be, you know, rated R, and this says out. No, I'm just kidding. But it is more of a mature kind of storyline. It was, so obviously Jeremy is very close to Jennifer. There's like a lot of people have pointed out that she's like a second mom or a sister, stuff like that. But the original idea was this closeness was going to tip off Jeremy's mom into a wrong direction. If you can tell where I'm going with this.
Oh no!
Oh.
Cupcake. Cupcake.
So there was gonna be a point at the
Bad
story
things come from
that
cupcakes.
Jeremy's mom was gonna accuse Jennifer of being a pedophile and
Whoa.
keep Jeremy away from the restaurant, as well as report her to the police.
Jesus.
Which
That's a crazy B plot.
right, that's
That's a crazy B plot.
that's when
Damn.
Jennifer would have been a suspect in the static guy case.
Holy crap! It's all coming together.
But because of the reactions in the comment section right now, I did not
We did
go
not.
through with this.
I think that was a good idea,
That was
honestly.
a great idea. That was a
Wow.
great idea. Amazing idea.
Yeah.
I thought it
mean,
would be a nice mature theme to it, but maybe it was just a little too much for what this series is.
We
That would
have,
be
Yeah.
that would be something good for 2160 because that's more of a mature series. However, this one was clearly meant for anyone to enjoy, so that was
Yeah.
scrapped.
Yeah, not only that, but another FNAF content creator tried that, and well, turns out he got outed to be something.
Ooh,
If you know which fan
ooh,
game I'm talking about, people,
ooh.
you already know.
But you know,
What
it was
was
like
it?
Jennifer was obviously not going to be a pedophile. It would have been the accusations of someone else.
I kind of see Jennifer as like she hangs out with Jeremy because she do people know that Jennifer can't have kids?
I mean, it's pretty implied,
Oh,
yes.
okay, yeah. So that's what I thought because Jeremy's like the son she like never had.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to get across throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's pretty much why she works at the restaurant anyways.
Yeah.
She can't have a kid of her own, so she works there so she can be around kids.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, but I mean, at the same time, yeah, I see what you were going for.
Right.
Someone asks, how did you come up with the name Static Guy?
I didn't. It is pulled from an old like FNAF 2 theory or like FNAF 2 hoax, where in the FNAF 2 hallway, the parts and service hallway, you could see a like shadowy figure in the static, and people used to call him the Static Guy, and I remember that very vividly. I know a lot of people don't remember that hoax, but I do, and so that was just a wink wink nudge nudge to some old FNAF, much like a lot of things in the series. There are so many Easter eggs, so many.
My homie BFP asked in chat, so was there any scrapped content or ideas for the shadows?
No.
Actually, kinda, maybe. I'm not sure, because we thought about redesigning him.
We did, but that's for a sequel.
That's for the sequel, yeah.
We didn't do any redesigns for the original. And there was no scrapped content for the shadows. They were just originally going to be just figments of the Static Guy's mind, his light and bad side, but then that turned into something else, and it developed more, so those two characters developed more instead of being scrapped by anything. Okay, let's continue. Continuing on in the story, so there was the Jennifer thing. Yeah, the Static Guy was gonna be Michael. I felt like there was something to do with Tina, but I can't remember what. I think she was originally gonna have a, her own group of friends, which would have consisted of Andrew, Jake.
I mean, we kind of got that.
Michael Brooks, and there was one other kid. And I mean, that never happened though, and it was very much winked at in the Stitch Rave post that Tina knew Andrew and Jake, but it was never like 100%. Oh yeah, that's definitely her friend group. And they didn't show up until much later into the series, and now they are a part of Cassidy's band in the sequel.
The sequel, if I could just interject something, the sequel got like one of the most original things I've seen in a while, just FNAF related. If there's anything to do with the missing children, it's usually just drawing them dead or drawing them right before the murders. So yeah, it's
right.
original, and honestly, it'd be more like a
right. Yeah, that was one of my driving forces for this series as well. I don't think I've ever seen, and correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I don't think I've ever seen a series or an AU that focuses on the children specifically, and specifically on them living. I mean,
I could probably find. I'm thinking.
Because I hate to say that I was the first one to do it, but I feel like I am.
I mean, to be
I was
fair,
a pioneer.
Yeah.
Someone asked, do you borrow aspects from FNAF fan theories and integrate them into your AU?
I want to say yes. I want to say yes because, I mean, there was the huge event at the end of Act 1, the Bite of 87 being caused by Foxy, and that was a popular fan theory until FNAF 2 came out. I can't exactly remember or pinpoint right now if there was any other fan theories. I mean, obviously there was the Static Guy as well, but I can't remember anything else specifically. So, but if there is anything else that comes to mind, I'll make sure to call it out.
Okay, so a guy in the chat called IDK Nations asked, what is y'all's first encounter with FNAF, and what are your favorite games in the series, game or games?
I'm sorry.
My first interaction with Five Nights at Freddy's is I was in the school playground, and these kids were singing Survive the Night. I said, hey, what's that from? And they're like, FNAF?
Oh, no.
And I'm like, oh, FNAF. So, that guy, that silly little guy, who made those songs. I don't want to go into deep. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
For me, I got introduced to FNAF because I saw my cousin playing FNAF 2 on his iPad, and I was like, oh, what's that? And well, it all went downhill from here. But if we're talking favorite games in the series, for me, it's a tie between Pizzeria Simulator and, as controversial of a release it had, Security Breach.
God.
Mainly Pizzeria
Well, I
Simulator.
just lost a little respect for you.
It's mainly Pizzeria Simulator.
My favorite games are probably
We're getting off track here, people.
all of them.
Yeah.
Trust, guys, trust.
All right, let's
We're
get back
getting
to it.
off track here. So, speaking of the Bite of 87, there was quite a bit that changed in that little area.
Yes.
Let's see here. So Fritz was supposed to die,
Ooh,
Oh, heavens.
ooh,
like die and stay dead.
ooh.
Dope. Rip Bozo.
Yeah,
Like,
should have been alive longer. locked
crazy.
Should have left in.
Although that didn't last long at all. It lasted for like a day, and then I changed it because that just would not have worked. Again, it's the series we're talking about. But he would have went on to possess like Foxy, obviously, and try to talk to his friends but
In a van.
really getting nowhere until his mother would show up into the restaurant and figure that out.
Ooh.
Oh god.
And so Foxy would have helped out in the finale. They would have had a tearful goodbye, all that kind of sappy crap. But that was changed. I couldn't kill off Fritz. I couldn't.
You should have killed off Cassidy. Everyone would enjoy that.
Give me a
I
shotgun, I'll
don't
take him around
think
Everyone,
so.
everyone would enjoy that. I bet.
I don't think so. Like, she's the second most popular, apart from Susie.
I don't. Is Susan the most popular?
Oh, yes.
I feel like Cassidy's the most popular.
Who?
Cassidy.
It's quite
I don't know.
close, but I'm pretty sure it's Susan.
You know how many
And who wouldn't
There-
love Susan?
there was like multiple people when you post the frickin' bad future design for Cassidy who were extremely down bad.
Oh, I remember seeing
Oh,
that.
the screenshots he sent me, like not even like a day, but after he posted that was horrifying.
That's people for you.
Yeah, it's
Someone said you gotta draw her, bro. You gotta draw her, dude. I can't finish that sentence though because
Hold on.
I got
I
it was
don't see
like,
what's
you know,
going on. Oh, my.
commenting. Yeah, commenting that I should draw her in the NSFW fashion. We're all mature here.
we're all adults here.
You're not an adult.
Trust. They don't have to know that. They don't have to know that.
Anyways, so that was Act 1. So
Oh no.
not
Oh no.
not much changed, although at the very end a lot did change. I remember that the Act 1 was supposed to go on for a little bit longer, same with Act 2, but
I feel like Act 2 was kind of shorter.
well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, well then Act 2,
What's it called?
this is where, you know, the pizzeria all changed, they all got redesigns, and the ending of the story was going into motion. This is where I developed the static guy and the owner a lot more than I did in Act 1, if they even appeared much at all. So obviously they were based off of, it was like, I mean, Peter and Fred.
You know.
You know.
Come on.
You know.
Come on.
You know.
Come on.
You know. You know. Okay. Hidden lore. For anyone who just doesn't know.
That was I was watching the FNAF 2 episode, and when Bonnie just said the F word, I fucking lost it.
Yeah, I don't know why that was in there. That was
It was so
strange.
unnecessarily edgy.
So strange. But yeah, Peter and Fred. I developed their backstory a lot more, although you guys haven't seen that.
We're planning
And-
something for them. For
But
the
you know, you can piece together their story through the series and like what happened. I mean, Peter pretty much spells it out in the finale. So, but yeah, alright, so scrapped content for that one. Let's see. I don't think there was much. Other than
We got that.
two large things. So, one, there was going to be a website, like the Ultimate Burger Plaza website.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God, I remember that.
We the first one that we made was the FNAF 2 one, which is not canon, because I thought it would be a cool idea to like have like this older restaurant like only be available not through the post but like in like another like media form. And then I thought this was kind of dumb, so then we tried to make a normal like a regular Children of Freddy's one.
Right.
Are those websites even up still? Like,
Yes, they are.
The containment breach one, and then I don't have a link to the other one anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, so there was gonna be websites, although this just didn't go through because these websites take a long time to make, a lot of time and effort, and I've got a lot of other things that I'm more passionate about than making a website, and as cool as it would have been, it would have taken time away from the things that I love and then the things that you guys love, and so it just fell through. But it was originally going to be purposed to reveal Static Guy's plans and his psyche, what's he like, all that.
Alright. I don't really know what I'm supposed to... yes, I agree. Comment.
Comment.
I don't know. Yes. Indeed.
Shadow Mouse asks, was Andrew supposed to have a bigger role in the AU?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Bro appeared twice, I think.
And then
3 times in total.
I don't understand why people liked him so much.
Because it was
Disappeared
a great
nowhere.
post.
It was
Both were great posts. Alright, they were funny. They were lightning in a bottle posts, as I call them.
Yeah. I gotta agree with Madness Poison in the chat. Fritz suffering brain damage had more of an impact on the story than if he simply died.
Yep.
I gotta agree with that.
I mean, as I didn't consider that for like even a day. Alright, so continuing on. You're gonna say something, Liquid.
I don't know.
Remember that idea I had with like the Jeremy arc? I'm not sure. I might be fucking tripping.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
It was like the one where like he didn't quite understand that Fritz is like he just can't remember him, and like he has like a hard time dealing with that shit.
Yeah, so there was that idea that Jeremy just didn't understand the total extent to Fritz's injuries. I mean, no one really could, but he would have a hard time dealing with it because they're like best friends. And so he would have like forced him to try and remember things to the point where he would have ended up hurting Fritz. And like Jeremy
I really like that idea.
bawling and crying. I don't.
He was bawling.
Can we kick
Jerry
him out? Can we get like...
Please.
Can we please like get him out of here, please? like Liquid, I think you just get out of here. The door's right there. Just get out of here. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, I didn't go through with that. Just I don't know. There's something that doesn't sit right well with me. It's like they would have had tension when I needed them to be together in the finale, and it just didn't work out for me.
Well, I mean, you go.
Well, to the last part of Act 2. So the finale changed quite a bit. So the finale was already being planned even when Act 1 was in production, like at the early stages. And so the original idea is like they were always going to break into the restaurant, but like I haven't even talked about the scrapped characters. Oh god. So there would have been the Spring Bonnie from the pit and Golden Freddy, and they would have been like the big bads of the finale, and like kidnap Cassidy and Evan, and then the rest of them had to go find them, and it was just bad. But obviously,
But like, who were they possessed by?
Or
like, who was inside them?
I don't know. I never got that far with that idea.
There's a guy spamming no screen time for Andrew down in chat.
No problemo. Let me just put him
Kill him.
in timeout.
Kill him.
You're going to the timeout zone. You're going to the Fazbear timeout zone. It has not been cleaned since '83, so don't expect anything in there. Just get out of here.
Buddy won't jail. Buddy won't jail. Buddy kind of pressed.
All right. So that was the original finale thingamabob. Then it sort of evolved and evolved. Nothing really got taken out. Oh yes, I remember one thing. So, Tina gets kidnapped by Static Guy, holds her hostage to try to get the place shut down. Missing kid and all. It's pretty bad. And she was going to die as well. Gabriel and Susie would have walked into the back room and saw her corpse laying on the table under a spotlight.
I was doing surgery.
Oh my.
And she would have had one last breath and said something cryptic like "get out of here" or "you're not safe" before she died.
Run, Forrest, run.
How horrible, right?
It was gonna be. I like how she would be like a plot device before she died.
Right, but that never went through. Because, this was Children of Freddy's. A rule that I have is no kid is allowed to die.
Man, William gonna disagree with me on that one, man. I don't know, man. You might piss him off.
No, William. But yeah, and then the biggie for
Malls.
the finale was that Peter was going to get springlocked in the finale.
He still does. But
He still does.
He still does.
And
But
granted, I should have probably gone with it.
Yeah,
But it was at a time that I didn't think I needed him back anymore. But then things happened, and now he's back again. And so, it was already written. I can't really change it. But if I were to do any retcon, he would have died right there.
now we have to somehow get him out of jail.
Actually, not. Fuck it. That is the retcon.
He just dies in jail.
No. It was the retcon, official retcon, everyone pay attention. The retcon now
Yep, pay attention.
is that
Jingle
Peter,
damn keys, jingle jingle.
Peter
Pay
dies, gets springlocked in the finale restaurant in front of the children, and gets hauled away by Fred at the end of it. And then the rest is the same after that.
Yeah.
I feel bad for anyone who just tuned in and have no idea what the hell we're even going on about.
Who cares?
Good point. Good point.
Because
If
you
you're
could
not-
probably
if you're not
we'll
paying
probably put this
attention,
in
it's your fault.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, so there's that. And that was all for Act 2. Act 2 was short. You didn't have much scrapped going in. I know a lot of people said it was too short, and yes, I agree. It was a mistake. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
Okay, so we have some stuff for after party, right?
No?
I sent you the freaking drawings, dude.
Just now?
No, I did bro. I made 3 after party.
I mean, who
Like
says that's
concepts.
done?
I mean, the last one you made was March.
So,
Don't rush the man. He's cooking. All right, just.
Fair point.
I mean, if you want to talk about taking forever, the I can name a few people. You know, just a few. I mean, let's talk about how. Oh, I don't know. Delay after delay of any FNAF game. I mean, who remembers when Secure Beach was supposed to be 2020, and then 2 years later?
And it's still
Re-
garbage.
Yeah. Great
Bro,
concept, horrible execution.
Bro wasn't cooking. He burnt the food.
Oh god. But back on topic.
So, for the sequel, I threw around a lot of ideas. I'm talking quite a bit.
We have like multiple synopsis.
So, but
I want to read these out
within those
because
ideas.
I have the thing. I have the thing of.
Well, I got the
Got it.
thing, so
I want to read them.
well, too bad.
Look,
Here,
you wanna go
I'll
on the
read
timeout
one
real
and
quick?
then you'll read the other, and vice
Yay!
versa. So shut up. Okay.
So happy.
Anyways, so all of these stories, in some way or another, will have an element within the sequel. So they all kind of combined into one. But there was one overarching one that I ended up going with, and I just lost my train of thought. Anyways, first concept that I came up with was a sequel about circus babies. So this one, the test title was called COFAU Sweet Cream. So William Afton buys the rights to the baby doll character, being Elizabeth's favorite. He then uses his genius, brings Henry on board, and opens Circus Baby's Pizza Place in 1996. Being a huge success, the kids all get some sort of job or volunteer work at the place, all the while discovering dark secrets about the new hit pizzeria. This is probably the concept that enveloped into the sequel the most, because the Pizzaplex and Circus Babies are open at the same time. It only takes place 1 year after. The only thing that really didn't stick was like the kids all getting like a job or volunteer work at the restaurant, because they all have their own kind of thing. But a lot of its elements and a lot of its ideas from the story will appear in the sequel. And that's pretty much it. It's like, but it did focus just on Circus Babies, and that did not work out. All right, next one. Liquid, if you care.
Oh, this is my idea. Return to Freddy's story. The Return to Children of Freddy's. Long after the place has closed down, the kids are now grown up and get called back to the Secrets of Freddy's, finding the newest horror attraction containing the remnants of that static guy and his new prison, Springtrap, with his shadow creatures. And Vanny was going to be the main antagonist along with Springtrap. And that's all we had.
So this one would have taken far in the future, probably, 2017, 2023, like FNAF 3 does, and they would have been like full-on adults. Like kids of their own, jobs that they got, but they would have been called back like certain people in the books to uncover that, hey, static guy's still alive, we need to stop them. I shot this down because, one, they're not kids anymore, and two, I didn't think this could be anything. Like, this is a good, like, short story, not so good for a series. And
I guess the one question I would have had. Oh,
Fair.
that?
you go. I guess the one question I would have had is, obviously you wouldn't have pulled a steel wool and not give her a knife. I mean, everyone remembers that. Just
The pizza cutter.
yeah, just give her a pizza cutter, or
No,
just
no,
nothing.
no. I brought up pizza cutter because that's what they gave her in the Snaps figure.
You're kidding me.
I'm not even joking. Look up Vanny Snaps figure. It is a pizza cutter.
I don't even have any words, to be honest with you right now. I don't.
They also gave the Spring Bonnie Hex plush a pizza cutter.
Oh god. But yeah, that was my point. You wouldn't have You wouldn't have been pulling back like Steel Wool has, where just no blood, no guts, nothing. Actually, would have seen something.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not just gonna give her nothing. That'd be stupid.
I'll give her a gun.
That's also stupid.
Well, I don't know what we're talking about now. I don't know.
Next, frickin'.
Alright, next one.
Next one.
Was COFAU Bad Blood. So, this one. The brand is taking another shot in the near future, and in 1990, Freddy Fazbear's reopens with Freddy's Rockstar Pizza with an all-new rebrand with an all-new layout, Rockstar animatronics, etc. The kids fall in love with the place and return to Freddy's, now struggling with growing up and holding on to their childhoods. So, this one would have been a direct sequel to the first one, only taking place 2 years after, and they would have been in this new restaurant and new place, but they're just a little bit older, and the whole story would have not focused on animatronics or evil people or, you know, people trying to get the place shut down, but rather on themselves trying to grow up, basically. It was like
Steven Universe Future, something like that.
No, fuck Steven Universe Future, and don't ever bring that shit up again.
Oh man.
Bring up Steven Universe in general around me. All right, I'm about to get blazed in the chat probably, but I hated the show.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, the show is good. The Steven Universe Future is terrible. Anyways, but yeah, they would have dealt with, you know, puberty and growing up and letting go of their childhood place. And at the end of that series, they would have left Freddy's entirely and just not looked back.
The painfulness of growing up.
Yep, it would have been a meaningful one, but instead I opted for more mystery. Woo, okay.
Yeah.
Someone asked in the chat, why does Riley break the fourth wall, or how did she learn that she's a character?
She's always known.
But how?
Just cause.
Sintan's very own Deadpool.
She's self-aware, just like us.
Wait,
He could be watching us right now.
Exactly.
Just imagine that plot twist. This whole time we've just been created by one guy, and it's just. Could you just imagine that right now?
What if we're in a simulation?
No.
Pull the plug.
I don't. No.
This world sucks. But that's a whole different conversation.
This world does not suck.
Joe Biden's in it. Joe Biden brings me a lot of entertainment.
Shut the fuck up.
Governments suck. Here, can we agree on that?
Oh my god, we're getting off of it. Stop it.
Yeah, alright.
Enough. Both of you.
Fine. Whatever. Go ahead.
Stop it.
Yeah, you shut up, man.
Stop.
You said I could be in charge of the sound effects.
Alright, next one that was scrapped was a new kid story. Children of Freddy's 2. Literally 2. No? So, this one followed a new batch of kids at a new Freddy Fazbear's restaurant. Similar to the previous batch of kids, we follow their misadventures, how they uncover their truth of their favorite restaurant. So, this one was gone for obvious reasons. It would have been almost the exact same series, just with different characters, different place. I mean, it's alluring, but it's cheap.
And then the sub story was gonna be they were gonna be the kids of the main characters.
Yeah, another branch off of that was that they were gonna be kids of the original kids, and so, I mean, strange for sure, but an alluring concept and a lazy one. And so it never went through. But all of these elements from different series have led us to the sequel that we have right now and is currently going.
And a few other things.
Yeah, and a few other things. And that's pretty much, we've reached it. That's pretty much all of the scrapped content in the series.
Any questions?
Yeah, if I got a question, better answer them now. Who knows how much longer we'll be here. Because we got stuff that needs to be done.
I don't have anything to go on. I don't have anything going on.
Yeah, no. Can't say the same for me though. Was Dream Theory ever going to be for AU?
Nah.
That'd just be silly.
I completely forgot about the Dream Theory until the movie came out. I'm be honest with you right now.
That's crazy.
I just genuinely forgot.
Flamestar asks, what are the who are the two children in the Fredbear's picture? We've talked about like the one with Spring Bonnie and then the two kids.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I drew it.
Yeah. I think he might have drawn it, you guys. I'm not sure.
So who are those two kids? Who are those two kids?
Who are those two kids?
Based on continuing development and seeing how if I want to do something or not, I'm not going to answer that.
Zeno asks, why are you in a trash can? Now, that's a good question. Why? I mean, your username is just tin can with two letters like swapped around. So I guess, yeah, why are you in a trash can?
Because it's supposed to be ironic. Is like, you know how my saying goes, where garbage art is king. It's like my art is supposed to be garbage, when in reality most people think that it's pretty good. It's ironic.
I'm one of those people. All right, I'm one of those, about that for years. Well, about 2 years.
I've been here since.
God, I can't even remember.
Yeah, I'm old, guys.
I came in late.
No, you're not.
I'm an OG.
Yeah, I came in late. I'm not as important to this. Nowhere near.
Nuh-uh, you're important. Nuh-uh.
No.
Nuh-uh, nuh-uh.
No. How am I important? Well, no, don't answer that. No. Don't answer. Yeah, I'm not important. I'm a background character, guys. I'm an NPC. I don't even exist.
He's a business partner of mine, in a sense.
That's a way of putting it.
That is a way.
That's why I said
He's
in
here.
a sense.
He's here in the Children of Freddy's episode for a reason.
Yeah.
It's killing me to not talk about it. Talk about, it's killing me because I want to talk about things. Who loves talking about things? But
I love talking about things.
I'm a man sworn to secrecy.
Yeah, I would bring it up, but I know Liquid would kill me.
Man, screw Liquid. All right.
Yeah, screw Liquid. He's right here. We're saying screw Liquid.
I see how it is.
Anyways, are there any other questions? My chat just ain't working.
I can see them.
See.
We're gonna end this in like a couple minutes. So if you guys want to answer questions.
Okay. Junior Sticktunes asks, is there gonna be more like Fazbear Entertainment versus Candy Competition and the Children of Freddy's AU?
No, that's not gonna happen. That
be.
was for the one-off joke.
That was my idea.
Yeah.
It was.
That don't mean competition ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, it just not. That was just for the one-off joke. It's not gonna happen. There's gonna be Fazbear Circus Baby competition, but not against candies.
One more.
Michael taking down the Burger Plaza.
Michael taking down the Burger Plaza.
He does like the freaking thing where he breaks through like the window ceiling. The glass dome and just starts like beating the crap out of all the animatronics.
Right.
Your artistic bun asks, does Pop Goes exist in the Children of Freddy's AU?
In a sense,
yeah.
there's an arcade.
That's over in the UK. that restaurant is set over in Britain.
There's an arcade in one of the drawings that is the Dark Forest. Pop Goes the Dark Forest, or no, it's just Pop Goes Arcade, I think. I mean, that whole drawing was a Pop Goes reference, and so in a sense, Pop Goes exists. If you're talking about the restaurant and its characters, no.
Let's see, GMads, who is the most Sigma out of all of them? Well, if you're talking about the three of us right here, obviously it's me. But
Me.
yeah, who's the equivalent? Okay, it goes Sintan, me, and then Liquid. There's your answer.
Yep, I agree
but I think they're probably
wholeheartedly.
referring to.
I
Hey, thank you. Okay,
Evan,
Zeno.
Fritz is probably the most Sigma.
Okay, yeah, probably. Zeno asks, "What is your favorite AU you've made so far, including the new Sintan canon?"
So, AU specifically or series specific?
Oh yeah.
Series.
Okay. Then okay.
AUs and
What's your favorite
series.
AU and yeah, what's your favorite AU and then what's your favorite series you're cooking up? Original
Or
stuff
like
like
both, I'm not
2160.
sure.
Okay, my favorite AU obviously is going to be Children of Freddy's. I had a lot of heart and passion into that, and it's one that I actually finished. And as continuing with a sequel, obviously I love that one. Then my favorite series, 2160. That's my baby.
Agree. I might have to agree with both, but for I mean, granted, it's not really Children of Freddy's, but Containment Breach still it's the whole reason I started following the channel anyway, so that's still there for me.
I'm sure that's a lot of people's reason.
RC Studios ask, why am I in charge of the news channel on the Discord? Because I have nothing to do in my day.
Yeah, that's a completely off-topic question there.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I answer that.
I'd say we've probably got 2, maybe 3 more minutes, guys. So finish up your questions before.
Brandon
we get back to
says,
the magic.
are you working on a Children of Freddy's animatic?
Yeah, technically. I mean, I'm not really working on any of those because, God, I don't know why.
We have an episode
motivation.
planned. We have an episode planned for this podcast. We have an episode planned just how much work goes into a freaking animatic, dude.
And why I've pretty much lost motivation to do videos.
Yeah, art's where it's at nowadays. Moss120 asks, is Jennifer straight or bi? Okay, that was that. Alright then.
Jennifer
answer that
is
question.
straight.
Yeah.
She was just
Zeno
born in
wants
a
to-
generation there. She just
Yeah.
wouldn't be.
Yeah.
But she
That's
ain't
one
against
thing
it either.
I am gonna. Yeah, that's one thing I am gonna say where people are like, "Oh, why is this character straight?" To be fair, the majority of stuff like FNAF in the 80s and 90s, there were less people coming out because just the societal norm in the states was
Exactly, that's what I'm
straight,
saying.
It's not
straight
as
Christian or get out of here.
yeah, but it's not as open as it is today.
Yeah, horrible times, man, horrible times. I mean, it must be great for you, Liquid. You can be yourself.
What?
Mm.
Yeah, you could be yourself, Liquid. No need to hide anymore.
What?
This is a coming out
haven't-
stream, everyone. Ladies and
What?
gentlemen.
No, what? Wait,
Liquid
no.
Crayons Is
I like
gay,
What? I didn't say that.
but
It's
you
not
I like
that to be
boobas.
ashamed
I like
of,
boobas,
man.
chat. Trust.
It's nothing to be ashamed
It's
of,
nothing
man.
to be ashamed of.
The Discord server's gonna. I'm ruined.
It's
I'm
nothing
ruined.
to be ashamed of, man. Look, you're not
I'm
the
ruined.
only one. All right.
Yeah, I am getting flamed. Thank you, Flamestar.
All right, is there one last good question that I can ask before we
Good
hop
question,
off
Chad,
for
please.
today?
All right. Okay, hold on. I will see here. Okay. If hold on, I'm not. We already answered a question from Zeno. Come on, guys. One more. I'm gonna pick
One
one
more.
more good one.
One more good
Give us a
one.
good one.
We're
Give us a
almost
good
to
one, and then I'll
we're
read it
almost to
off.
the 1 hour runtime, dude.
Yep. This
We
has
can
been
make
a
it, we can
great
make it.
episode. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be allowed back for another episode. Probably not. Let's
Maybe
see
I'm
here.
not sure.
Time will tell. Come on, guys. One more question. The longer y'all take, the more impatient we get.
And the more runtime. Can make it.
Fuck runtime.
Well,
That's
love
a
runtime.
normal question. Will there be more videos? I don't know. I mean, I'm not the guy in charge of that.
Will there be more podcasts? Yes. No.
English or
and
Spanish?
No, please, no. English
Alright.
or Spanish?
Well, I think we are finished here.
Wait, hold on.
I gotta play the song. I gotta play the
The
song.
last one. If all of the children in the Children of Freddy's AU was in this society, how would they react?
Wasn't this society?
You mean
like-
this timeline? Like,
No, like right now, like they just popped
like
into
if
existence.
they just have spawned into, I don't know. They'd probably be very confused. I mean, for starters, there's no Frederick Fazbenders. There's a
Frederick.
rat. There's a
There's
rat. Should have gone with Showbiz. All right.
They
Oh
would
no,
s-
that's the last
they
thing before
would
we go. Chat.
certainly- they
Showbiz
would
or Chuck E.
certainly
Cheese?
They would certainly love the new technology, all that, especially
Absolutely.
Riley here.
hmm Chat, before we go, Showbiz or Chuck E. Cheese, which one is better? All right, everyone
Showbiz.
knows Showbiz is way
Showbiz
better.
is
all
the
right.
only correct answer
Rocket Fire Explosion banned for life.
for life.
Oh, life.
But no, get that Munches make believe
Shut up,
shit out of here.
Liquid. I
alright?
know you're a Chuck E. Cheese fanatic.
Get out of here.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Aaron Fetcher is not the greatest guy. That's all I'm saying.
So?
He was
Okay,
he did some pretty weird things.
So did Scott.
Yeah.
You're gonna blame. You say, what's that?
I didn't.
What's
what
that,
did
buddy?
Scott have to do
What's
with
that?
this?
Oh, Scott, my man, Scott C. What did he? Oh wait, no.
Yeah,
Yep,
what
yep.
did he do? Yeah, you know.
We know.
Yeah.
So- Therefore, by your logic, Liquid, you shouldn't like FNAF.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
even
that's
get me started about that Cassidy debate.
Cassidy debate was
Yeah.
crazy. Cassidy debate
Speaking
was
of-
crazy.
Speaking of Scott, I guess that's the last question before we roll out of here. What's y'all's opinion on the whole thing? I mean, I'm sure everyone remembers getting the notification on YouTube or some social media site. Scott's
Lost
been
a little
canceled.
respect for that guy, but I still love
I
him.
didn't lose. I didn't lose all my respect. I mean, I think he's
He
better
was a
himself.
Christian. He was a Christian, so it makes sense.
No,
People
that's
knew he
no
was a Christian.
excuse.
That's but I mean, he's bettered himself. I mean,
I guess.
the amount of money he's
Fair.
donated to the Trevor Project.
I
If you don't
mean-
know what that is, go Google it, guys. Sure, it's in the past. You can't really change it, but at least he's not. At
Exactly.
least he's moved on and he's accepted. Like he's not perfect. He could be an asshole of a creator, but he's not. But yeah,
Alright,
I
well,
think that's,
Yeah.
that is all today, people. So thank you,
Alright.
everyone who's tuned in to watch this episode.
stick
Um,
around, guys. You never know what's gonna happen
right.
next.
We gonna do this next week?
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
All right.
Next week we'll
assuming-
be covering either 2160 or the Sin 10 canon. I'll have to decide.
Am
which
I
one.
invited to that or no?
Mm,
Only
No.
if you'd like.
Alright. I mean, I'd
Then
like
if
to.
times line
This
up.
is. Yeah, I mean, just let me know, and I'd love to attend. What? Same time, same place next week, Thursday.
yeah,
Most likely.
most likely.
All right, yeah, that sounds great. But
Alright.
let's get the hell out of here. All right.
Exactly. I gotta go take out the
All right, run. Lock Liquid in the office. Go.
Wait,
run,
wait,
get
wait,
outta here.
wait, wait, wait,
Lock
wait,
him.
wait,
Very
wait,
well,
door,
people. I will
wait, wait,
see
wait,
you
wait,
next
wait,
week.